Hey, it's me, Blippi, and I'm just reading this really cool book. Yeah, it's called Penguins Love Colors by Sarah Aspinall. It's about all these penguins that have a different favorite color. Green, blue, violet, red, orange, and yellow. Whoa, I love this book. Whoa, check this page out. Yeah, it looks like a garden. There's so many flowers and so many colors. Whoa, even a rainbow. Hey, rainbow plus garden equals rainbow garden.
Hi, Blippi.
Oh, hey, who are you?
I'm Sarah Aspinall.
Sarah Aspinall? Wait a second. Like the author and the illustrator of this book?
That's me.
Whoa, that is so cool!
Would you like to make a rainbow garden of your very own, Blippi?
Yeah, I think that would be so much fun.
Well, come this way. I've got all of the things you need.
Ooh, all right.
Here is a box full of lots of fun art surprises for you to have your very own art adventure.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. And we are very excited to make our very own rainbow garden.
Have so much fun, Blippi.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Are you excited? Yeah, I sure am. Let's do this. Whoa. All right, let's find all the things that we need inside this box. Whoa! Yay! Oh, wow. Woo! It looks like we have a white palette. Okay, put that right there. Wow. Whoa! Oh! Wow. An apron? Yeah, a green apron. It actually has a lot of paint on it. I'll set that right over here, and we'll put that on before we start using all of the paints. Whoa. Hey, a sponge. Okay, put the sponge right there. Ooh, a salad spinner. Whoa, I know what this is used for. I'll show you really soon. Okay, and we have some scissors, a little paintbrush, and of course, a lot of paint. All right, I think that's all. Let's see. Yep, that's all. Okay, let's put on this apron so then I don't get dirty. All right, here we go. Tie it nice and tight. Perfect. There we go. All right. Okay, let's organize a little bit. Whee! Alrighty. Okay, so we have our paint over there, salad spinner right there, big piece of white paper, little teeny paintbrush. Put that in there. Ooh, can't forget about the book, so then we can reference what we're making. How about that? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, remember? We're making this picture. A rainbow garden. All right. So, first, we need to make a big piece of paper of rainbow colors. So, let's take a little bit of red and a paintbrush. We're gonna put it on the sponge, okay? So, let's actually just squirt it right here. Okay, and now that we have a lot of red right there, we need to do all the other colors. But I actually have an idea. I think I should use this palette and fill it up. Might make it a lot easier. Perfect. Okay, now let's take the paintbrush. All right, and let's put some orange right here. Yeah, so now we have red and then orange. Need to wash off our brush. Perfect. And we need some yellow right here. Wow. Yellow is so pretty. It's like the color of the sun. Okay, lots of yellow right there. Now we need some green. Okay, whoa, green. Perfect. After green, we need some blue. Yeah, perfect. Good amount of blue right there. Do you see this? We're almost done. And now, we need some violet or purple. They're very similar in looks. Wow. There we go. How does that look? Haha, yeah, like a rainbow. All right, now for the fun part. Push it down right here. Yeah! Whoa! Look at that! Wow. Yeah. And you do that same thing many times in a row, all the way down. So I'll do that now. Whoa! That is so beautiful! Check it out! Whoa! Okay, I'm actually gonna set this over to the side so it can dry. It's a little wet still. Perfect. Okay, now what we need to do is take this salad spinner. Yeah, you normally put salad, kale, romaine, lettuce inside here, and you spin it around. And it flings all the water off of it. But today, what we're gonna do is we have a white piece of paper right there. And we get to put some colors in here and then spin it. And then it pushes all the paint off to the edges. Okay, ready? We'll put some yellow. Yeah, that looks really good. And then how about we put some orange? I love orange. Yeah, just like that. Wow, yellow and orange. And how about a few drops of red? Yeah, how about that? Just a couple. There we go. Perfect. All right, now let's put the top on. Now it's all sealed. Here we go. Whoa! That was awesome! I just spun it so fast. Let's open it up and see what we have inside. Whoa! Wow! That is amazing! We just made that by spinning this around really quick. Okay, it's pretty wet, so let me put it off to the side so then it can dry. Okay, now that I put that off to the side to dry, the original rainbow is probably ready to use. So let me get it. Yep, it's nice and dry. All right, so now what we need to do, let me organize this paint. I don't want it to get all over me now that we're all done painting. So what we're actually gonna do is take this and make a little squiggly line while we cut. Ready? Yeah, just like this. Whoa, kind of like a worm. Worms squiggle around. Or a caterpillar, or a snake. You see this? Yeah, check that out. Okay, now what I need is a white piece of paper. I have one right on the ground over here, and then I put it on the top. Do you see that? Yeah, it's like a rainbow, just like in Sarah's picture. So, let me get some glue right over here. All right, now that I have this glue, I can glue it down. All right. Have you ever used a glue stick before? It's kind of fun. Yeah, it's not all liquidy like the normal type of glue. This is a glue stick. You just kind of like color it on. But it's no color, you know, like as if you're coloring. Yeah, there's no color to it. It's clear. Perfect. Wow, this looks amazing. You and I are doing a really good job. All right, next step is to take this, remember, the rainbow, and cut out some stems and grass from the other side. I'm gonna set this down right over here, so then I can start cutting. Okay, let's cut a nice long stem. Yeah, just like that. It's like a really thin, long rectangle. Perfect. Let me do another one. Yeah, I'll start with 2. How about that? Yeah. Oh, whoa. There we go. We have 2 long rectangles. Yeah, 1, 2. And these are gonna be the flower stems. Okay, put them right under there. Perfect. Now we need some blades of grass. So what we're gonna do is some triangles. Just like that. Some nice, tall blades of grass. As if you might need to mow your lawn. Yeah, and these blades of grass I'm cutting, yeah, are triangles, just like I said. Whoa. How does that look? Do you like that blade of grass? I sure do. All right, let's put those right here. I'm gonna set this aside and grab my piece of art that had the rainbow on the top, and then, here we go. I'm gonna be able to put these on the bottom. And I'll actually cut some more. But let me flip this around and take my glue stick again. Whoa. One right in the center. How about one to the side a little bit, huh? Yeah, there we go. I love doing art. Yeah, how does that look? Yeah, and we'll do the blades of grass too. It's so colorful. Wow. Here we go. All right. Okay. All right. Looks like I need to cut some more and then glue it all down. So let me grab the piece of paper and I'll cut a bunch, all right? Whoa! Check it out. All right. I did all the blades of grass and all of the flower stems. Now we need to do the tops of the flowers. So remember earlier we did the salad spinners? Yeah! Look at all these other ones that I have. Okay, so let's cut them up so then we can use them for the flower petals. Let's do a half circle. Yeah, like that. How about that? And then we can also do, yeah, something really big, because this one is gonna be a very big flower. Yeah, perfect. How's that look? All right, and then we need some leaves on this one. So let's go like this. Yeah. And perfect. Yeah, just like that. And then we can start gluing them down and making our flowers. So let's go like this. How does this look? Yeah, that's a beautiful flower. I love the smell of flowers. And then this one will be another flower. Yeah, and a stem. Okay, let's do actually, not a stem, a leaf. We already have the stems right there. So a leaf right there, right in the center. Okay, I'm gonna cut some more and continue to glue them down. Here I go. All right, last but not least, let's put the center of the flower. Yeah, that's like where all the pollen is. All right, how does that look? Wow, we made our very own rainbow garden. Wow, what a beautiful picture. Whoa. Well, thank you so much for learning about all the colors of the rainbow today with me, and about flowers, and also that amazing book about penguins by Sarah. Well, this is the end of this video, but if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Will you spell my name with me? Ready? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi! Good job. All right, I'm gonna go frame this and put this in my tree house. All right, see you later. Oh, hey, it's me, Blippi. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm painting. Yeah, I'm actually painting just a regular cardboard box. Check it out. See? I took this cardboard box and I'm painting it. Do you know what I'm painting and making? I'm actually gonna make a lemonade stand. Yeah, I love lemonade. It's so yummy. But a lemonade stand isn't used just to drink your own lemonade. It's so then you can sell lemonade to others. Yeah. So the first thing that you have to do is make a very good-looking lemonade stand so then everyone will want to come try your lemonade. So now that it's all painted, I have these yellow triangle ribbons. And if I put them on here on the top, it will spark some more customers. Okay, let's put some tape right here. There we go. Wow. All right. You see these yellow triangles? Yeah. What is the color yellow that you can think of? Lemonade! Also, the sun is the color yellow. Okay, here we go. And then we actually have a little bit more of this. Wow. Have you ever tried lemonade before? It's really tasty. It's weird because if you just eat a normal lemon, it's really sour. But if you add a lot of water and then some sugar, it'll sweeten it right up and make a nice, refreshing drink. Okay, how about right there? Whoa, it looks so good. All right, we have our lemonade stand, blue and orange, my two favorite colors. We added the yellow banners to bring in more customers, but all these customers are gonna be like, what's Blippi doing? So we need to tell them what we're doing. We're gonna be selling lemonade, $1. So let's put this right here. Perfect. How does this look? Can you tell what I'm here for? Yeah, to sell lemonade. All right, now that we built the stand, now we need to make some lemonade and then we can sell it. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, the first ingredient to lemonade is lemons. There we go. So great that our friend has their very own lemon tree. That definitely saves us a lot of money when we calculate how much this lemonade cost us to make. Okay, all right, see this pitcher? We're gonna put a lot of water, sugar, lemons, and we're gonna spice it up with a little bit of raspberries to make raspberry lemonade. So the first thing that we need to do is to grab our lemons. Yeah, all right. And only grown-ups should use a knife. So we're going to first take a lemon, we're gonna cut it in half and use this device to squeeze out all of the juice, just like this. Ready? Wow. Yeah, do you see all that lemon juice down there? Okay, let's do another. There we go. Whoa, this thing is just pressing out all of the juice. It looks so yummy. I bet it'd be really sour though. All right, I think that is plenty of lemon juice for our lemonade. All right, so we need to now pour this in our giant pitcher. There we go. All right, it has a little bit of pulp, but that's okay. Okay, so the lemons were free. So this cost us $0 to make. We're right on track. Okay, the next thing, let's add our water. Okay. Whoa! 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 Oh, that's a perfect amount. Okay. So the lemons were free. The water was 10 cents. Yeah. And now we need to sweeten it up, because this is basically just like watered down lemon juice, which would be really tart and sour. So what we have right here is sugar. Yeah, that's a really tasty ingredient. You don't want to eat too much sugar though. But for the lemonade, we're gonna add 6 scoops. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Let's put that aside. Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo! This lemonade is complete. All you really need to make lemonade are lemons, water, and sugar. But we have that extra ingredient from earlier, remember? Raspberries. Yeah, we're gonna make raspberry lemonade. But before we add those, let's calculate how much this lemonade has cost us thus far. Well, the lemons were free because we have a great friend. The water was 10 cents, and then the sugar was 40 cents. So right now we're at 50 cents for this whole pitcher. Whoa, all right. Now we can add our raspberries. Ooh, that silly one fell out. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna just use these. Ready? Here we go. Whoa, looks like they float. Whoa, raspberry lemonade. Okay, so now our total cost, let's calculate. So earlier it was 50 cents, and these raspberries cost me 50 cents from the grocery store. So 50 cents plus 50 cents is $1. Wow, this whole pitcher cost us $1. All right, let's put in some ice to chill it down, so then we can go and sell it. The ice was free, because our friend also has a freezer full of ice. So now that we have nice, cold lemonade, raspberry lemonade, we can go and sell it. I think there's about 8 cups in here, and our cost is $1. So 8 cups, if we sell them for $1, would be $8. And if we minus $1, that's $7. Whoa, we're gonna make $7. Let's go. Whoa, we did it. We built this amazing lemonade stand. We made some tasty lemonade. Yeah, now it's time to sell some lemonade. Here we go. Lemonade, lemonade. Who wants some lemonade?
I'd love some lemonade.
Oh, okay. How are you doing today?
Good, I'm a little thirsty.
Ooh, really? Well, it looks like I might have something just for you.
Oh, fantastic. How much is it?
It is $1.
$1. I got that right here.
Amazing.
Thank you. What kind is this?
This is not normal lemonade. It is raspberry lemonade, my favorite.
I can't wait to try. Thank you.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Did you see that? You and I just made our very first lemonade sale. Good job. Well, this has been so much fun learning about business, how to make lemonade with you, and having fun along the way. Well, this is the end of this video, but if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Will you spell my name with me? Blippi. Blippi, good job. All right, time to sell some more lemonade. Lemonade, lemonade. Who wants some lemonade? Yeah!
Hey, it's me, Blippi, and I was just making some sweet tunes with this bowl. And do you like that? That's funny. But hey, today we're not gonna learn about tunes. We're gonna learn about, how to make clay. Yeah, look at it. Look at how many cool colors I have. Whoa, look. So much fun to play with. Whoa, and you can roll it up and make things with it. Look, I just made a baseball. Wow. All right, let's look at all the colors. We have orange, white, blue, purple, green, red, black, and light blue. Whoa! And today, you and I are gonna make some of this. Yeah, and this recipe you can make at home with a grown-up. Yeah, and then after you make it, you can squish it nice and flat, and then you take some of these and then you can cut it out. Whoa! And maybe we can spell some words together. Maybe we can make an airplane together. Whoa! This is gonna be so much fun. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is have all the ingredients for this clay. Yeah, here we go. And I have my recipe right here. First, we need a bowl. And what I would do if I was you, I would probably have a grown-up help you because this can get really messy and there's a lot of ingredients. Yeah, all right. So first, we need to start with 1 cup of flour. Whoa, okay, let's open this up. There we go. And it doesn't need to be exact. Yeah, that is 1 cup of flour. Here we go. Wow. Wow. That is a great base for the clay we're making. Okay, all right. Let's see, 1/4 cup of salt. All right, it is definitely already getting really messy. Okay, 1/4 cup. And then we need to grab some salt. Here we go. Perfect, ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa, perfect. All right. Okay, let me zip this back up. Yeah. And then we need 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. What a silly name. That's so funny. Cream of tartar. 1 teaspoon. Oh, there's so many. Okay, here we go. Here's 1. Here we go. And we're gonna mix all this up in a little bit. But for now, let's pour all the ingredients in here. Then we have 1/2 tablespoon of oil. Okay, whoa. This is where it might get a little messy. Okay. Perfect. All right, put the lid back on just so it does not spill. That would be bad news berry. Okay, and then we have 1/2 cup of H2O. Do you know what H2O stands for? Yeah! Water. I love water. All right, 1/2 cup. Perfect. All right, Oh, hey, look. I forgot to close up the flower. We should probably do that. All right, let's push all that stuff to the side because now we're ready to mix it up. But what we need to do is put in some color. And you can make any color you want. But what we're gonna do, although we already have a green color, I think we should make another green. But this one will be a little bit lighter. So let's open this up, add some green. I don't know how much to add, but that seems like quite a bit. And then also I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow. Yeah, it's gonna make it more of a bright green. Let's close that up. Whoa, that was a fun recipe to make. But now, I gotta mix it up. Whoa, it's looking so good. Wow. You see it? Whoa. All right, let me keep mixing it up. Whoa, yeah, we did it. Whoa, check it out. Wow. Whoa, homemade clay. Wow, what a pretty green color we made. Good job. I wonder what color you're gonna make at home for your first color. So now what you can do with this, it's so much fun. You can actually smash it flat. Watch this trick. Where'd it go? Oh, that's silly. Okay, let's peel it off. Wow, perfect. And then, now you can use these. Yeah, they're like cookie cutters, but these are definitely not cookies that we're making. I would not eat this, okay? All right, okay. Yeah, remember that airplane? Whoa! Yeah, check it out. Okay, now you push it down. Whoa, look. Cut an airplane out. But first, let's push it out of here. Wow. Yeah, we did such a good job. Whoa! Whee! Wow. Okay, I'll put that airplane right there. Now, let's bring all the colors that we have out. And then, let's see what we can make together. Okay, so let's put that green back. And we have the airplane right there. What else? Oh, we have some letters. We have, ooh, a dog. Woof, woof. Will you act like a dog with me? Ready? Woof, 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 woof. Wow, dogs are so cute. Okay, let's make a blue dog. That sounds pretty silly, doesn't it? Okay, you know what to do. Smash out your clay nice and flat. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, push it down. All right. Whoa, look at that. Whoa! Pull the sides away. Wow, and now, oh, that's silly. Look, what is that? Yeah, it's a little poochie. Woof, 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 woof. Whoa! Okay, we'll save you. We'll put you right there. Perfect. All right, one pooch and one airplane. Huh, perfect. Oh, hey, I think we have some letters over here. We can spell something out. Okay, looks like we have a B, a P, an I, an L. Huh, a B, a P, an I, and an L. What word can you think that uses those letters? A B, a P, an I, and an L. I know! Yeah, my name! Blippi! Yeah, we can actually spell my whole name out just with these 4 letters. See? We would go like this. We would use a B, an L, an I. We would do 2 P's, and then we would use another I. Perfect! All right, let's do that. All right, first we need some colors. So let's use this blue color. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a B right there. Perfect. Whoa, this is gonna be so cool. Yeah, and if you use some of this at home, maybe you could spell your name. Okay, let's use some purple. All right, so we got a blue B right here. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, and then we have an L. All right, nice little L right there. Yeah. So a B, L, and then we need an I. How does that look? Yeah. Whoa. Okay. B, L, I. Yeah. B, L, I. What's the next letter? Yeah, P. And there's 2 of them. Let's use one of my favorite 2 colors. Yeah, the color orange. B, L, I, P. We need another P. We'll use the color black. This is so much fun. And it feels so cool on my hands. Ooh, another P. Yeah. So we got, here we go. We got B-L-I-P-P. What's the next letter? B-L-I-P-P. Yeah, I. And let's use this bright red color. All right, here we go. B-L-I-P-P-I. Here we go. Oh, how does that look? B-L-I-P-P-I. Yeah, good job. All right. Okay, let's put these down here with the dog and the airplane. There we go. All right. Now, let's make one more thing. Hey, well, since we have all these stencils and these cookie cutters, yeah, you could actually use a lot of them. You can make a star. You can make a heart. You could make, ooh, a butterfly. Yeah. Or you could use some other tools. Yeah, like this spoon or this fork. And see, look at this. See, you can use the fork and, yeah, act like you're in the garden. Yep, gotta make the soil nice and soft so then you can plant some plants. Wow. But I am definitely making a mess with all these small pieces, so look at this. This is a cool trick that I learned. See, you can actually pick up a lot of the pieces by smashing it. Yeah, it's kind of fun, huh? Okay, but watch this. Hey, we haven't used this color green yet. So, you take the spoon and you scoop it, although it's a half of a circle, but you go all the way around, you actually might be able to scoop a full circle. Okay, let's try it. Ready? Yeah, look. There we go. Whoa, look. It's like a circle. Wow. And then you can put it in your hands, roll it around. Yeah, look. It's like a basketball. That was silly. Well, this has been so much fun making this clay with you. Did you have fun making clay with me? Yeah! And it was really fun, using those cookie cutters to cut out some of the clay into an airplane. Yeah. A doggy. Woof, 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 woof. And my name, Blippi. Well, this is the end of this video, but if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Will you spell my name with me? Ready? B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi. All right. Thank you so much for being my friend. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hey! An excavator!
Whoa!
This is an excavator. That is a dump truck, and these are rocks. And the excavator put the rocks in the back of the dump truck. Bye-bye, dump truck. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Bye. Vroom. No more rocks, no more dump truck. Wow, this excavator is so neat. I think we should look at the parts and learn the parts of an excavator. Okay, first, oh, this right here is the bucket. Yeah, it scoops stuff up and puts it in the back of the dump truck, or digs up a hole and puts that dirt or material in some other place. Right here, that is the arm, and it extends the bucket out further or digs deep. Right here, ooh, that is the boom. The boom and arm are attached to the bucket and the cab. The cab is where the operator of the excavator sits. And then how the excavator gets all of its power is from the engine. Wow, that's a big engine back there. And then the excavator actually runs on tracks. Wow, tracks are really useful because then you won't get stuck very often. Whoa, that's so cool. That looks like most of the parts of the excavator we will learn today.
Whoa. Woo! Wow!
That was so much fun learning the parts of the excavator with you. If you want to dance and sing along to the excavator song, all you gotta do is search for my name and excavator song. Blippi, B-L-I-P-P-I. Blippi, that's my name. Blippi excavator song. Whoa! Here, listen, I'll show you some of it.
Workers sit, it's called a cab, where they control the bucket to scoop and grab. I'm a hole regulator, I'm an excavator. Oh, can't you see that I work all day?
Do you ever sleep?
No time for sleep, no time for play. I'm an excavator.